The first enemy of your life is your mouth. If you want to live without problems, close it. Never let pride guide you. Let your achievements speak for you. Never give up. Live your life according to your own desires. When God gives you a new beginnings, not everyone will understand your path. Anyway, you're here to live your life, not to explain it. People talk, and they will always talk. So focus on what matters to you. You can't control what others think of you, but you can control your mouth and how you react to it. People always talk about your reactions, but never about the causes. Just because people accept you as you are, doesn't mean you have to ruin their lives. You lose nothing by admitting you were wrong. We will do anything to protect our ego. Thing is, expects you to be perfect. What they do expect, what they value, is authenticity and honesty. There's something powerfully disarming about someone who can look you in the eye and say, I was wrong, and I'm sorry. It shows emotional intelligence. Most importantly, it shows respect, both for yourself and for others. When you admit your mistakes, you're demonstrating that you value truth over pride, connection over ego, growth over appearance. The very thing we think will diminish us, admitting we're wrong, actually elevates us in others' eyes. Being right.
You want to be that one motherfucker that every day, whether it's raining, snowing, sleeting, you lost every dime, your mom died, your dad died. You come and you bring the energy that it takes to make a team function at the highest level every day. And that's the person you want to be every day of your life.
You know, fuck your tired body, fuck that unmotivated mind, and get out there and do it anyway.
Whenever I get to a low point where I think, why do I even bother? I just remind myself, this is where most people stop, and this is why they don't win. This is what hard feels like, and this is why most people can't do it, but you can.
You know, you better fight yourself, because you're not only winning when things are going your way. You got to figure out how to win when things aren't going your way.
We ain't hearing the excuses no more. Your future is tired of that. 2024 should be an apology tour to all the BS that you did last year. Lock in and change your life. Like your life depends on it. Because it do.
While they say it takes 3 weeks to develop a habit or something, it's always this hacky shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, 30 days ain't gonna do shit for you. The permanent, you wanna make it permanent. Permanent, you start talking about a year, 18 months, 2 years, that's a sacrifice. And when you commit yourself to something for a year, you're not going to say, oh, I'm going to let that go. Because in your mind, you have it clear as day. That year took a lot out of me. That year built me. That year started to scrape away all that scar tissue, start to clean me up. 30 days doesn't clean shit up. 30 days just kind of covers up, put a blanket over it. It's like putting a rug over it. A year, it cleans you up nicely, man. Whatever your problem is, if you can dedicate yourself for a year to something, you can be a changed person. The biggest key to success in anything you do is you got to have an unlimited supply of fucking fuck you. This drive and passion, and it may come from nothing. Like for me, there was no passion, no drive, no nothing. But I had this fire that I'm going to be somebody. And it has to be there because on all those bad days and all those days you don't want to do shit, you have to be your own motivator, your own coach, your own trainer, your own everything. So to do that, you have to come into work, and work is whatever your work may be, ready to go. And what that means is you may have failed miserably yesterday, but you come to work like, people like, man, you just lost everything. How the hell are you this fucking damn motivated? Because this is what it takes. This is what the fuck it takes. And you gotta get it from wherever you can. Whether you make up this illusion of your life or this false reality that gets you motivated, whatever gets you motivated, it's gotta be here at the tip of your brain at all times. Because in those dark moments, you gotta pull it out. So that's the big thing for me, man. I was always fired up at all times.
1 day in the gym is basically imperceivable. 2 days in the gym, you don't recognize any change whatsoever. 100 days in the gym, and you're almost a new person. 1 day of playing guitar, you can barely play one chord. 100 days of practicing guitar, and you can play literally almost any song. When you do anything, it adds up. When you do nothing, it amounts to 0. So take the small steps every day. Do what you're supposed to do. And don't expect some incredible results in 1 day or 2 days or 10 days. Worthwhile things take 100 days. They take 500 days. Maybe they take 5,000 days. They take time. Then whatever it is you want to do is gonna happen in 1 day.
To feel powerful, his strength comes from within. While others chase approval, he walks alone by choice. He's seen the fake friends, the drama and the betrayal, and cut it all off. Now he stands in peace, untouchable. He doesn't need anyone to complete him. He's whole all by him. One real friend is worth more to him than 100 fake ones. His circle tight, his trust earned, and anyone who brings chaos gone. His time is precious, and he spends it like a king. He knows what he wants, and he never settles. So when you meet a man with no friends, or just a small circle, don't mistake it for weakness. That's strength. That's confidence. He doesn't need your approval. He's already won the only battle that matters, the one with himself.
Circle is a very, very secure man. Trust me. He's learned that quality matters more than quantity. He doesn't need a crowd to validate his worth. His confidence comes from within, not from the approval of others. He's not afraid to stand alone because he knows his own strength. He's selective with his energy and who he lets into his life. He's seen the fake friendships, the drama, and the gossip, and he's walked away from all of it. He's built a life that's peaceful and drama-free, and he's happier for it. He doesn't need to be surrounded by people to feel complete. He's comfortable in his own company. He knows that true friends are rare, and he'd rather have a few real ones than a bunch of fake ones. His small circle is made up of people he can truly trust, people who have proven their loyalty. He doesn't waste time on meaningless relationships. His time is precious, and he spends it wisely. He's a man who knows what he wants for anything less. So if you meet a man with no friends or a very small circle, don't underestimate him. He's secure, confident, and knows his worth. He's a man who doesn't need validation from others because he's already validated himself. Drop a 100 if you agree with me.